Well, good morning. Well, good morning there, out there to you. Good morning. It's Tuesday morning. I'm at work today, y'all. Feeling a little bit better. If this is your first time tuning in, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell to be notified when your girl upload another video. And leave me a comment. Oh my God, I love comments, you guys. I love them because it helps me to get to know you guys better. I love comments. Thank you so much for commenting. Share and like. That's it. Share and like. Well, good morning to you guys. I hope you guys had a good weekend. I hope your Monday was good. Today I'm just eating my eggs and my coffee. And I got a light lunch. I got my veggies in a bag. I got my veggies, my tomatoes, my little tomatoes and celery. I got me some peanut butter to eat with my celery. I got to do better, y'all. I got to do better. I do. I got to do better, y'all. I usually don't really like when I eat boiled eggs. I don't know what it is, the texture or something, but I just can't eat the yolk. Sometimes I eat it, sometimes I don't, but I don't really care for the yolk too much on boiled eggs. But anyway, y'all, look here. So I got a phone call last night from a close associate. I don't say friend. I don't use that word loosely. So I will say a close associate, okay? And she called me, and I heard in her voice that she wanted to cry. And she's like, Tracy, I need to talk to you, girl. I need somebody to talk to. And of course, I was there for her. So I said, well, you know, what's going on? So she was saying that she's still with this guy that she's been messing around with for about 5 years now. And she's the other woman, but the modern term is side chick. My first question was he honest with you? Did you know he was married when you got with him? And she said, yeah. Okay. So I didn't say nothing else. I let her talk. And I asked her, what's going on? She said she can't take it no more. On Thanksgiving, he came through on Wednesday, the day before, and bought her little Thanksgiving dinner for her and her kids. She don't have no kids by him. He told her, no. He told her off the top, I love my wife. I know what I'm doing is what I do what I do. But my wife come first. I ain't having no more kids. So, so they don't have no kids together. But he came through on Wednesday and bought the turkey and, all the whole Thanksgiving dinner stuff, And she cooked her little Thanksgiving dinner Wednesday night and finished it off on Thursday. He was supposed to come to her house Thursday evening after he did the family thing. But come to find out, they had company. The wife's family came. Some of his family came. And he didn't show up to her house on Thursday. And she said, girl, I was waiting for him all day. I didn't even let my kids eat. They was hungry. I went on and let them eat around 4. I was like, really? I said, okay. He was supposed to come that evening and do the day with her and the evening with me. He never showed up. He gonna bring his ass over on Friday late afternoon. And I said, did you let him in? Girl, yeah. Okay. So, I said, so what's the problem? You knew he was married when you got with him. He already told you where you stand. What's the problem? Well, I just don't understand. He promised me and he said he was going to be there. And I'm tired of being second. I want him to leave his wife. First of all, if you got into the relationship on stipulations and he told you what it's all about, there's rules to this game. You're not his wife. You're not his number one priority. He comes to you when he's stressed out and all this kind of stuff. He come over there with you so y'all can do y'all thing, and he come over there for enjoyment or whatever it is. He's not going to leave his wife and his kids for you. And I said, why are you settling for less? I just like it like this. I don't have to work. Oh, you don't? So basically, she got 5 kids. Okay. The oldest is 19. Then she got one that's 18. And then 16. And the youngest one is 7. Okay. And she still gets food stamps and all that for the older ones, because per regulations, if your kids are under 22 years old, per regulations of that, you're still considered a child, per that regulations for aid. Okay. So she still gets all these food stamps, and she still gets money for the other kids, and then she lives in low housing. She said, I don't need to work. I have everything. I don't need to work. I got it. The only thing I don't have is the man that I want in the way that I want him. So you're settling for a married man. I said, okay. I said, what's going on with you and your sister? Because you haven't been getting along with your sister. And she said that she's mad at her sister because she don't understand why her sister won't loan her money. When she, at the end of the month, when she's trying to wait for her little check to come in on the 1st, while her sister came there. My sister worked. She owns a home, got a new car, this, that, and the other. Why? She always saying she ain't got no money. Okay, so what you don't understand is she works. Okay, and she don't bring home what she make. Okay, she has mortgage to pay. She has car note to pay. She has car insurance to pay. She has lights and gas and food and other stuff she has to pay. She don't have no one to help her. She's not on public assistance housing. She pays real rent. She don't pay $100 a month. Okay? She probably don't have the money to give you. Okay? Why she ain't never got no food? Because she got to pay all these other... She don't get food stamps. She don't get them. So I asked her, I said, well, do you have any... is this how you want to be? What are you teaching your kids? So, to say this, she says, she was trying to take her kids, her 2 oldest ones, down to the welfare department to get food stamps. And that's when she found out that they couldn't get any. So now her kids are sitting around, they don't want to work. She said, I don't understand why they don't want to work. Because they learn what they live. This is what they lived all their life. They never seen you work. And I asked her, did your mother work? Did your father work? No, her father never, she wasn't raised with her father, but he didn't work. Her mother, she was raised in public housing as well. I said, okay, so this is generational. This is a generational thing here. Somewhere, somebody needs to break this cycle. Okay, so I said, so basically you're complacent. You're fine at being mediocre. You're fine at being secondary. So what you're telling me is you don't have no aspirations, no dreams. And you haven't taught your kids to dream. See, first you dream. You fantasize. Then you put those dreams and fantasies into action to make them reality. But first you got to have the dream first. So you don't have a dream to ever own your own home. You don't have a dream to see your kids be successful in life. At 19 and 18, they should at least be going to junior college. Going to junior college and working part-time. But instead, you're smoking weed with them. You're showing them that it's okay to be complacent. It's okay not to have a dream. It's okay not to want anything in life. That's what you're teaching them. Unfortunately, you were taught that. But you need to break that cycle. Back on the man thing. You think he's going to leave his wife? Every holiday, I always see him the day after. Well, what you expect? He has priority. You're not his priority. His wife is. But you accepted that for 5 years. And now you want to switch up on the game rules? So what is it about yourself? Why don't you feel that you deserve better? Why do you feel, this is what I was saying to her, why do you feel that you don't deserve better? Why? Why do you have a daughter that's 11 years old, going on 12, that is watching you. Your children watch you, especially your daughters, your sons too. Because as the sons, let's talk about the sons. When the sons grow up, usually sons, some kind of way, they always get some kind of woman that kind of emulates to them their mother. So you're showing him that this is the type of woman that he needs to have. This is okay. What about your daughter? You showing her that it's okay to sit up all day long and watch reality shows, game shows, sitting up gossiping all day long, talking about somebody else's life on TV. You're not sometimes her daughter wake up, I don't feel like going to school today, mama. She say, okay, baby. And they both be laying up on the TV, laying up on the couch watching TV, watching all those little, programs. So you're teaching your kids that this lifestyle is okay. You're not giving them any hope, any dream. You're not teaching them how to strive. You're not teaching them that there's more life out there. You're teaching them being complacent. Being okay in your situation. Making it okay. Now you want to complain about the man because now you feeling a certain type of way and you want him around more, but you the side chick. And you was okay with it. So I asked her, I said, she still couldn't answer me. I said, what is it? Why do you feel that you are not worthy of a better life? And she said her life is good. So I said, what you crying for then? What are you crying about? Because if you want it better, If you want to be somebody's number one priority, first thing you need to do is break up with him, because you are with a married man. You, as well as he is committing adultery. He committing it and you're committing it. Both of y'all is wrong. But especially him. He got marriage vows. He wrong and she's wrong. That's just like being on a job. We can skip going from a relationship. You can be complacent on a job. Being afraid to explore other positions. Be afraid to go out and try to get something better. You just stay where you at. You just stay customer service. You just stay on the phone because it works for you. You don't want to put in no effort, no kind of nothing to try to get higher, to try to move up. You just gonna stay at this level right here because it's safe. You don't want no rejection. You're afraid of being rejected. You're afraid of going on these interviews and having to sell yourself because you don't believe in yourself enough to sell yourself. Let's ponder on that for a minute. What is fear? What is fear? What is fear? Confidence. That's fear. I remember back in the day when they used to show Tyra Banks with America's most top ramen, first American top ramen, top model, okay? And I remember that's when reality shows was just really starting. And that was one of the first ones. You know, one of the beginning ones. And I remember her first one that she did, I think Eva was on it. I think this is the one that Eva was on. And this other heavyset girl. And not only just that one, I remember other ones that she said this quote I'm about to say to you. One of the girls this particular one, I think it's the one with Eva, I'm not for sure. But one of these particular girls was beautiful. Every letter of beautiful she was. She was everything. She was tall, thin, beautiful eyes. She was beautiful. But every time she made it to like the fifth one, then they let her go. But Tyra kept her. Even though every time she did the catwalk down the aisle, she would kind of hold her head down a little bit. Or when she had to face the camera, she would kind of, didn't really want to face the camera. And she took the pictures. But you could see in her eyes and her face, she wasn't really believing it. So when when they all came up to see who was going to stay, Tyra said, I'm going to give you one more. She said, I saved you. She was the last one. She said, I saved you because I'm going to tell you this for the last time. If you do not believe in yourself, how are you going to convince me to believe in you? If you don't even believe in yourself, how bad do you want to be top model? Now, you must have some confidence because you sent your picture in. You got picked. You came this far. But now that you're getting closer and closer, your confidence level, what is it? How bad do you want it? What are you afraid of? If you don't believe in yourself, how can you convince me to believe in you? That's just like on a job. There's people I know that want to move up, but afraid to apply. Don't want to go on the interview. Thinking that they're not going to do good on the interview. Well, you already done shot yourself down now just thinking that. And then if you do go on an interview, you think in the back of your mind, they ain't gonna like me. They not gonna. So that aura, see, if the mind is very powerful. You can go on an interview smiling and saying, answering all the questions. But if your mind is telling you, you ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna get it. If your mind is telling you that while you're answering the questions, yeah, you might answer the questions, but they're not going to hear the sincerity in your voice. They can feel your aura. People can see your confidence when you keep yourself. I always tell y'all guys, hold your head up, keep your chest out, and keep your nose at a level. This one girl at work, she just always walk around like this with her nose in the air. She be always like this. Nose in the air. That's horrible. Complacent is the word of the day. Being complacent. Being okay at mediocre. Being okay on that second step. There's 3 steps. But you're okay right there in the middle. You don't want to go to the top. You're okay right there at the middle. And if push come to shove, you'll be okay at that first step. You really would be okay at that first step. You don't want to climb the stairs. You really okay at that first one. But the second one, oh, you safe. You're complacent. You don't want to go further because you're afraid. You have fear. Your confidence. So you're okay being complacent. Being mediocre. And sometimes it's generational. Because when if you don't see your mom striving, you see your mom like that, you learn what you live. You learn what you live. And if you want more, you gotta strive. You gotta have confidence. You gotta take that first step. And fear is the devil. Fear will hold you back. Fear will keep you down. Your kids, they look at you. They watch you. They learn from you. And so everybody that's growing up, they're growing up being with that mindset that this is it. I can't wait to get old enough to get my name on the list. Get my name on the hood list, Section 8 list. Get me an apartment, shoot. Excuse me. I can live off $500 a month. $1,000 a month. Get me a little old apartment on Section 8. Shoot, girl, please. Rent only be $220. I can go get me a fat car. Get my food. I ain't got to worry about no food because I get my food stamps. Really? Really? But then you want to get mad at everybody else who's climbing those steps of success. You looking down at them, mad at them because they're living their best life and you're living in a life of complacement. Complacement. And it's okay. So back on her with this man. Back on her. She's okay with it. She's okay with it. So he's okay with it. You're okay with it. You're telling your daughter it's okay. You know, you guys, I was going to say this. It's okay to be safe. It's okay to be in a safe zone sometimes, but don't get stuck there. Make a move when you're ready. Make a move when it's the right time. But don't just stay stuck in one place being complacent. Don't just settle for less. Don't settle for less. Believe in yourself enough to know that you are worthy and you deserve to have more. Now, if that's okay with you being like that, then that's fine. But if you're not okay with it, don't let yourself get stuck there. Don't get stuck there. Okay? Now, that's the word today that's been on my mind since I talked to her yesterday. And I told her she was complacent. Complacent. Look here, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and sign out today. I just wanted to talk to you guys and tell you about my conversation I had with this close associate of mine last night. And when we had this conversation, I was like, I'm going to definitely share this with my YouTube family. Definitely. Look here, I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, share, and like, and comment. Head up, chest out, nose at a medium, at a level. You don't want your nose in the air. Confidence. Walk with confidence. Even if you don't feel confident, one day you will if you keep on thinking that you are. You keep telling yourself that you are. That mind is strong and powerful. Change your mindset. Change it. Keep saying it to yourself every day. And eventually you're going to believe it and it's going to happen for you. Okay? I want to say happy Monday. I want you guys to like, share, and comment and subscribe. Okay, until then, stay sucker free. Peace out.